I want to change the tone just a little bit.
Sure.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know enough music theory. But a lot of your improv sounded like it was. It sounded like it was in a minor key.
Okay.
Is that accurate, or is that a wrong description?
I think the first thing that I played was basically minorish. Yeah. The second it was a bluesy, but it was.
The second was bluesy, very bluesy. I like it. Yeah. But I was. What was going through your mind when you were playing your first improv piece?
Nothing really.
No, that's a tough question. But like, were you? So, because that comes from inside. That kind of like how you're talking about improv. Right. We do that every day when we talk. Right. But if someone's tone is more, let's say, on a minor side versus a major side.
Sure. So basically, it's like adjusting constantly in real time. According to what you hear and what you feel. And as you play, I'm never calculating, but just I become aware of things. I become aware of how it sounds, or how it feels to me, and then I go from there. And of course, I become aware of, okay, this is this chord, this is that chord, it's taking this shape, it's taking that shape, I'm in this rhythm or whatever, and then you go along. So it's a good question, how much to plan, how much not to plan. It's all about the balance,
Yeah.
It's all about the balance, basically.
Well, I mean, because when I ask that question, this could be off the record too. Mm-hmm. When I think about who I am and what influences me, a lot of it is my parents. A lot of it is a very safe and secure, westernized country in Long Island, Nassau County of all places. My faith, that plays a big part of me. So my tone in life is generally guided by almost things that are intangible, right?
Right.
So when I ask that question, it's what are the kind of intangible things that when you play, when you express your emotions, where does a lot of that come from?
Okay, that's a good question, very deep question. I guess we all have our experiences, some sad, some joyous or whatever, some deep, some not. And then at any moment, as right now, it just comes out, And as musicians, we have to understand that it's gonna come out, whatever. So we have to accept it, basically. First of all, we have to accept it. So if it's something painful or whatever, you have to accept it and just say it's okay. It's all right. If it's something joyous, there's nothing to be ashamed of. It's all good.
Yeah.
So I mean, we all have our own experience. We can talk about that. I have definitely specific experiences that are probably very opposite than yours. The very important thing is that I am from Cyprus, and in Cyprus there was a Turkish invasion in '74.
How old were you when that happened?
I was 5.
Okay.
I was 5. And we're actually on the site that is now occupied by Turks, by Turkish troops.
Wow.
So that was an experience for sure. And in a way, it's an experience that I see it now as an adult, because as a kid I didn't make much of it. It was sort of a joke. Sort of. I remember when the tanks came in our town. Me and my brother went to the window and just was so excited to see tanks.
Yeah.
And my mom was just screaming. So we just couldn't understand what's going on. It seemed like it seemed like something that kids play, And then for 2 years we were enslaved in a beautiful village, under Turkish troops or under Turkish occupation.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand the meaning of that not being free, because for us as kids we could just do whatever we wanted, So it was a beautiful, beautiful village. So we were just going around and just having fun. But now looking at it as a grown-up, it's it gives me like a bittersweet feeling. There was a lot of innocence that we didn't understand what's going on, and now that I understand what it meant, it just gave me a different feeling. So I'm sure that feeling comes into my music one way or another, for sure. So that's a big thing, I would think.
The thing with, because I played a little bit of cello growing up too, and once you have an instrument, whether it's a musical instrument or whatever the instrument is, to express yourself, it comes out. It just oozes out, out of that instrument.
Right.
And so that's one thing that I was just after your first improv piece, I was like, where is this? What's really? Where are these emotions coming from?
Right,
So that's what I was curious about. Right. Cool, man. Thank you for sharing that. I know it's kind of really digging into your history or your personality, but thanks for being open about that.
Sure.
Yeah. Is there any last things you want to share? Maybe someone who is like tons of us Asians are being forced to play instruments growing up, middle school and high school. How would you encourage those people to really enjoy and embrace any instrument they play?
Well, at some point you have to be able to see what it does for you, and I can only say that it would only do good things for somebody, music, whether it's playing or listening or learning. I mean, sometimes, our parents, I guess, maybe you're referring to students where their parents are sort of forcing them to do. You could just put that aside and just enjoy the sound, and, because it's just a wonderful thing to be able to express yourself through music. And there's so many benefits of just being able to play and keep improving yourself through music, basically. I mean, I think for me, music just makes me be a better human being, I guess, overall. So it's just a wonderful thing. So I would only encourage it, even if it seems difficult or whatever, even if it seems like your parents want you to do it. There's just so much to get out of it.
Yeah. Awesome. Glafkos, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
And I look forward to hearing more of your...
Thank you. Thank you.